What's up, people? This is your boy Big Norm. Now, before you say anything, I know I'm going to say it. I'll put it out there. I know that I said I wasn't going to do these videos anymore. That was back in January because of the whole situation with Kappa and YouTube, not being sure what was going to be deemed for kids and whatnot. So I took all my videos down. But I've seen videos just like this still on YouTube. So I'm going to bring these back. I'm gonna redo them. I'm redoing this video here because I don't have the old ones. And because of the number of people that I'm seeing on, because I'm on several DCUO pages on Facebook, the number of people that are coming back after spending an extended amount of time away from the game. They got so many questions. What's a good loadout? What power to use? Who's the best healer? Who's the best troller? Who's the best whatever? So this is why I'm doing it. So with that said, what's up, YouTube? This is your boy Big Norm, and I am back with another DC Universe Online video. This is going to be a tutorial on the power of electricity. Now we have here Soul Disciple. Alright, he is as you can see, CR 175. Don't use him too much. He's my third strongest character on my account. I use a Highlight as the main character, but I'm working on him. So he is currently in DPS mode. So before we get started, let me run down the loadout. I had a particular loadout before, but I have a friend of mine who's in the league that I'm in. He has a stronger, more defined loadout than I do. Now, I'm not going to go over skill points and everything like that. I'll go ahead and do that. Okay, I don't have a lot of skill points. I only have 162. So I put them in focus power because I want to primary. I want my superpower to do my damage in DPS mode. You can go with hybrid if you want a combination of weapons and power. I put maxed out my crit attack chance, maxed out crit attack damage. I'm going for might and power, so I put the remaining skill points in might and power. I'm still working on those. Electricity, I only used one power. Oh, I'm sorry, that's still different. That's for the healer. So I use those. You can take all these out and just focus on having that one power right there, but I keep to choose those right now. As far as flight, just the button. Oh, I'm going to do some respecting. I forgot I had that, but I'm going to end up doing some respecting. But I wanted to show you what I had. Iconic powers, no iconic powers. So let's get to the loadout. This new loadout, and once again, this is not the end all to be all as far as loadouts are concerned. If you have another loadout, please shoot it to me. If it's better than this one, then hey, I will test it out. But this is what I got so far. We have Arc Lightning, Telsa Ball, Voltic Blast, Overcharge, Electrogenesis, and Electrocute. Now, I normally do not use a supercharge in DPS mode for my electric character, so I do not have one now. So the rotation for this is simple. I'm going to start off with Overcharge. Then I'll rotate from left to right, Arc Lightning, Telsa Ball, Voltic Blast, or I call it Shazam, back to Overcharge. Then I'll move over to Electrogenesis, then Electrocute. Now, while I'm waiting for these two to cool down, I'm going back into this rotation. Arc Lightning, Telsa Ball, Voltic Blast, Overcharge. Arc Lightning, Telsa Ball, Voltic Blast, Overcharge. When these come back up, finish their cooldown, I'll hit these two again and go back to the 4 rotation. Okay, now the key to this is to be patient. You don't want to clip your moves because you want to get maximum damage out of them. So it's going to take some time You don't want to boom, 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 boom. You don't want to do that just to get the moves off. You want to go in smooth succession from one power to the other. So, oh, and let me see here. I'm working on his artifacts as well. I'm not sure about all these, but I'm doing the best I can. I'm still learning, figuring out these artifacts, but I'll get to that in another video. But let's go back to the tutorial rotation. All right, so I'm going to start off with X. Okay, so what I'm doing there is getting my target ready to take additional damage once I use my other powers. Okay, so I will go with, and I'm going to do this as soon as the move finishes. I'm not going to clip it. You don't want to do this. This is what you do not want to do. Watch closely. You don't want to do that. You want to make sure your powers give out maximum damage during the rotation. So you're going to take your time with it. So I'll go with the first one. As soon as it finishes, I'll move to the second one. I know it's a little bit slower than what you may want, but if you want maximum damage as a DPS, so you have to finish the rotation fully before going to the next move. So I'll start X, square, triangle, Shazam, back to X, then I'll move over to Electrogenesis, Electrocute, then I'll go back to Telesball, Telesball, Shazam, and while I'm waiting for the last to cool down, I'm just going through the rotation of the first four. Now, go back to Electrogenesis, Storm, now I don't have my armor suited up to where you have those extra pieces slot in your armor. So normally by doing this, I'm keeping my energy power a little bit longer as opposed to going through the whole thing so fast. And you're providing extra damage because the rotation that I had previously was okay, but because the way I had it set up, it was not dealing out the maximum damage that my friend was dealing out. His name is Zeus. We're part of the Super League DC Goodfellas. So if you see anybody from DC Goodfellas, hey, tell them, hey, I saw Big Norm's video, said hit y'all up. He showed his rotation on his electricity. Zeus is, I think he's the leader of this league. So hit him up. Hit us all up if you see us. DC Goodfellas. That's the name of our group. DC Goodfellas. But once again, let's go over the rotation. We are going to, you're going to still remember, you're going with Arc Lightning, Telsa Ball, Voltic Blast, Overcharge, Electrogenesis, and Electrocute. Once again, you start with Overcharge. Go over to Arc Lightning. Make your way down from left to right. Then, before you get back to this, hit Electrogenesis, Electrocute. Then go back to Overcharge, Arc Lightning, Telsa Ball, Voltic Blast. Overcharge, Arc Lightning, Telsa Ball, Voltic Blast, Overcharge. When these finish their cooldowns, hit Electrogenesis and hit Storm. When you hit the Storm, once you start with this, overload your target. They take additional damage by electrical attacks. Okay, so I'm setting them up with my Overcharge. I get my Tesla Ball, stunning and damage. The bolt will jump to more enemies, stunning and damaging them, or jump to and heal allies. Also heals you when used. So I'm also doing damage and getting some healing in the process. Okay, so it will look like this once again. Make it smooth. Just as soon as it finishes, you go to the next one. Very, very simple. I'm not clipping this. I'm just being very slow with it. I want each power to finish before I go to the next one. If you watch closely, my power isn't going down very much. Because I'm taking my time with it. I'm not clipping. That would take more power than what I would want. Okay. Cute. Electrogenesis. Our lightning. Telsa ball. Golden glass. Here you go. That is my current electric loadout rotation for DPS role. Once again, this is not the end all to be all on loadouts. If you have a stronger loadout than this one, please hit me up. Let me know. I want to see what it is. I want to test it out, see how it compares to this. Now, I'm not one of those gurus that look at that can give you the percentage of damage and this and that, so forth. I just share my loadouts with people. Tell me what you think. Drop a line in the comment section. Like, subscribe to the channel. Tell your friends about Big Norm TV, and I'm going to be doing more tutorials on DC Universe Online. Of course, you have a bunch of other tutorial videos who are way more knowledgeable than I am, but I'm just sharing my loadout that I use that feels comfortable for me to use. Maybe somewhere down the line I can do videos on actual pieces, character creations, how to get certain pieces, or some of the ways I get my pieces, my pieces to my characters at a faster rate than what some people would do. But that's going to do it for today. So tell me what you think. Hit me up at Big Norm TV on YouTube, and I appreciate all the love, and I will see you in the next video.